for some reason I can't see my own, like I can go through my live, like my VODs, like the videos, but for some reason I can't um like get an actual link for my, maybe, I search Altor. No, it's just a bunch of old videos and someone that was apparently playing a character in an RPG named Altorin. So there's a bunch of, but Altorin does this, Altorin does that. I'm like, no, I didn't. That's not me.
Hello.
Oh, someone actually clicked on the stream. Hey, I'm gonna be running this in a little bit. Just dealing with some technical issues. But stick around if you want to watch some Stanley Parable.
No rush, I am patient.
Cool, cool, cool.
Have you played before?
Just the old one. I haven't played this new one. Okay. English. I don't even know if does it count the old one? I mean, I have, but no. Let's just have the raw
Ah,
experience.
it's a clever game.
Yes, it is. Please enter the current time. Jeez. Okay. 6:03. Okay. Why not? All the field of view.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building
Back in 2013 again.
427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-bending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Now, did he step out of his office? I don't. I imagine I have no choice but to step out of my office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I don't trust this narrator guy.
Yeah, he seems like a real jerk. Just a second. Okay. The first choice.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's fine. So it said to go through the left door. Should I be a good guy or should I be a bad guy? Do I trust this narrator guy? I mean, you already said we don't. So I think we're gonna be bad right from the start. This narrator guy is up to no good.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh yeah, that's totally what I'm doing.
He wants to lure you somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he does.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Cuts himself off. All right. Took the first open door? No, screw you, I take the second open door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Uh-huh. Warning, do not jump from the cargo.
Done with your shit.
Yeah, for real. Don't jump from the cargo lift while in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of the cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Okay, well.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I just
Thank you for
immediately
clarifying,
run off
sir.
the course.
Someone else
Well,
can be difficult. But the fact is that the story has been...
No.
Really? In the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me
Okay.
prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. One chance. I'm gonna go through this door, and you give me the reason why I should trust you.
Now listen carefully.
the blue pill or the red pill?
Stanley walked through the red door.
If I go through the blue, will it just end?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope. Blue.
I still don't think we're communicating. Stanley walked through the red door.
But blue.
All right,
Look behind you.
go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Open rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I'd written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Wait, what?
There we go. A
Whoa.
third option.
We
This
fucked
already
his story up.
leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Yeah, but I don't. This is him telling me to go into that door. I'm not gonna.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
So far, so good.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
I feel like this could be a good scary game.
Uh-huh. Good old Neil is offline. Skid is offline. So he beat the game in 2 seconds. That's pretty impressive. 98.9% of players are more. Yeah, okay. I don't even remember what he said where he said to go. So I got distracted by this thing. So I'm gonna go through here.
Now, would you say that competitive
He's roasting you.
helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No, it didn't, because I immediately got distracted by the leaderboard
I
and
nearly forgot.
forgot
I've got a
about
prototype
doors.
of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oop.
In this game, the baby crawl's leg is danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes
Oh,
on your experience.
yeah.
You
You get an
heartless
actual
bastard.
achievement if you play it for 4
Because you
hours.
hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to
Oh,
do. I'm completely out of
Fishy, you
ideas.
killed the
I can't
baby.
think of a single thing that might
You
improve the experience
distracted
for
me in
me.
just the
But I'm
moment
going to try.
when I needed to save that
I'm out.
baby.
I'm done. It's over. Thank you for
And
playing.
now,
Your
now
input was
he's done.
extremely valuable.
Whoops.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why
Yeah,
don't we
you
play someone
did.
else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Well, it wasn't a real baby, but
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we're playing.
Fascinating. What do you think
Wait,
this game is about, Stanley? What's
this
our
is a
backstory?
This is a
What is your
completely different
motivation?
game. This
Well,
is
it seems pretty obvious to
Firewatch.
me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
What the heck? What the? I mean, is there even a ladder? Oh, we got a gas. Oh, we got some gas. Oh, I went the wrong way, of course. That would fit.
This is an acid trip.
For real. Well, it's also because I have the field of view set so high. I can reset. I can set it lower. I just fucking I like having really high field of view. It just the default is 75, which is more like a normal. Like you don't feel like you're on acid, but honestly, it kind of fits this game. Okay. It's like an outhouse out there. What the fuck?
No, it can't be.
Yeah, okay, I'll play Skyrim for a bit.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find
Okay.
a